And so I would just start the thing, Lila. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, so
Oh,
beautiful now that we started with this play of opposites here, liking, disliking, guilt, pleasing someone, not pleasing someone. Everything is totally directly not personal already because there is really no one behind it or in front of it or wherever. This plays out so freely. And I really think that this with the nature examples, with the wind blowing, maybe a cold wind is blowing, there is a beautiful flower, and it goes like, oh, and then you say, oh, but this is simply full on aliveness. And it plays out as it plays out in everything is, if you want perfection, I call it perfection a lot, say unconditional love. Or what is Tony saying? This is the perfect lover, you know?
mm,
That there is this is in a way always pointing to a total acceptance. But acceptance, there is no way to accept anything.
yeah.
There is simply no choice. So the full-on negation, rejection is already what is. It's the acceptance. There is no way out. It's done already. Blah, blah, blah. Done, done, So no matter what's popping up, that's it. What to say? Everything is it. Every emotion, every thought, you know, very direct. And that's it. That's it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. It's everything, sweetheart. Everything. We can talk about everything.
Yeah.
Like you're watching meetings and there is, what did you say? And there is,
Oh, just when questions come up that are hurt, like why questions and why
yeah,
and even though there's no why, and like when questions come up with other people asking the same things, there's just kind of frustration to hear, like it's like, no, there's no why, there is no why.
yeah,
There's no
like,
answer to any of this, like there's no answer, yet this is still
yeah,
questioning,
yeah.
this is still like,
It,
like, no, it's
and
still,
this is exactly full on aliveness. And this may change.
yeah,
This may change tomorrow. This is maybe completely, not watching this show, listening to something else. This is, it's constantly changing, constantly. No matter if you kind of talk about what's happening, like here's this, now I am blah, or just it's directly what it is. Don't giving a shit. So what? You can love it, you can hate it. It's already happening without you there. Full on aliveness. Call it what you want. Give it any label. Call it Lila, me. I am doing the stuff or not. It's the same.
so it seems almost like that there are cases that, like, I wasn't sure I wanted to do this meeting. There's other things. There seem to be, well, actually, like when I go to say what's happening, it's like, well, I don't know, nothing. But then there are things like I have a relative that's in the hospital that just, I was asked to come go visit. He's probably going to get out soon, but I was asked to come visit. And I said, I can't do this. I have a Zoom with Rosa. It's like, oh, I can't really, probably didn't want to really go anyway, but then there's that, like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. It's just seems to be happening. And there seems to be resistance to doing it and resistance to being recorded, but still
Yeah,
here was
yeah,
joining and
yeah.
talking.
But you see, it's just happening, and there is no one doing this already. It's just what's happening. It's just talking, sitting, listening, maybe stopping the recording. Maybe
Yeah.
Lila booms out like, stop the recording. I don't like what you call. Okay, perfection. You know, nothing right, nothing wrong. Just free fall, free to express everything or not, or just saying, no, 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 I'm not going to do this because of this is, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. There is simply everything is it already, every thought, every idea. Maybe also you have noticed there are a lot of moments in the throughout the day where there is no thinking at all, at all.
I don't notice that. This seems to be a big on thinking. Like, I suppose as soon as there's a question like about whether thinking is happening, then there's thinking happening. So it may
Yeah,
not be noticed anyway, but yeah.
but the thinking is it too, you know?
Yeah.
It's simply I very much love the word empty. It's empty.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, you know. It's so obvious that it's really you can think over and over and over again. I don't know what complex, and that's it, done. No need to change anything. Full on thinking, and then the idea, oh, I should slow down a bit, maybe do this, or being totally confused in what to do now. Oh fuck, oh shit, that's it already. You see, in this directness, everything is it. Sweetheart, Lila, what are we talking about? What do you want to know? Is there something which is kind of unclear in this directness here? You know? Okay?
Yeah, there's like, it seems like there's like a feeling of fuzziness and not being clear, but that's it.
That's it.
And there's no clear
Totally
questions that
unclear.
need to be
That's
answered.
it. Tell me, what is clarity, sweetheart? What is clarity?
Being sure that you know.
No one knows.
This is the answer.
There is no one who can know a shit. This
Yeah.
is full on aliveness. And this is not known. This is free fall, sweetheart. You have no fucking clue what your next thought is. Me neither. Saying here, Rosa and Lila are talking. Why not? But this is simply automatic. Blah, blah, blah. Full on aliveness. Talking, listening, watching, thinking, full on everything. What's happening, you know? Drinking, cheers.
There's not even knowing what the current thought is. Like, there's not even, I mean,
This is so
I don't know.
direct, you know? Sweetheart, this is simply so direct. It's directly what is. Maybe maybe there is now popping up. I know what I'm saying, you know? That's it. Whatever
Yeah.
this means. You know what I mean? This is in a way so empty, so meaningless already. I can skip the language и сега мога да говоря с тебе на български. Няма нищо. Това е. Това е. Точно това е. Just this. Директно това. Нищо не трябва да разбереш.
Which language is that?
Bulgarian.
Yeah, okay.
Bulgarian. Let's skip to German. Du musst
Ja.
nichts verstehen. Und wenn du was verstehen willst, dann ist es das auch.
Little bit understanding there. Thinking of understanding.
Yeah, but you see,
Oh, I
just
believe I understand that, yeah.
start blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. We can also put on a beautiful music now, you know. It's the same. Oh, your doggy Lion, what's up? There is something.
He has a sore on his leg that he keeps licking, and it's maybe getting infected. So
Okay.
stop him
I
from licking.
thought I'm not in, I thought there is something with the neck of the doggy.
No, it just stops him from getting to his leg.
Okay,
A
my
little bit ago, he just fell off the back of my couch into like this whole so I had to kind of that was not good.
Sweet. My doggy Lion looked also like this when I was younger. I also had one, Zuzi. And then we started professionally tennis. And so we were the whole time off, and it wasn't anymore. I was too lazy to taking care of the dog. I was too young.
Oh,
And my mommy had to do everything, you know, and it was too much. Like
yeah.
taking care of us with the tennis, cooking everything. It was too much. And but I
Yeah.
remember this was such a heartbreak when Susie had to
Yeah.
go, you
Oh, how
know.
painful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is it too. You know, you see those beautiful memories empty. Never
Mhm.
happened. You see, this is just like so empty. Everything we're saying. Boom.
I've been looking at, I've been trying to clean out a house that was mine that I haven't lived in for a very long time that had all these old photo albums, like going back to great grandparents even. I have these pictures and
Yeah.
pictures of me and my things I remember and
They
like,
look so special, right? Because those old was, you know, I don't know.
they don't
Here,
look great.
no, okay, good.
They bought
Okay.
it in boxes, like here's
Here
one
the very
with
old
my
ones I know. Yeah,
little,
okay. Okay, there's
oh, great.
some which I have. I have only a few, you know. Because here is really no attachment to anything. I can really throw everything away.
I
It doesn't
wish, yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. And they are kind of, you know, the
Yeah,
pictures
I
are,
have,
you know, and this looks so special, so well, you know, I don't know the word, uh, expensive. What is it? Like it
uh,
has value, you know. Also, like they prepare, you know, they are dressed up to be photographed, you know. Kind of an event, you know, to make a picture in
yeah,
the yeah, years before. But what a joy. Yeah. So continue,
yeah.
sweetheart.
It's
Sorry
just,
for
I
the
remember my mother before she's getting very old, so she had such a hard time trying to organize pictures. She wanted to just throw them away. And I'm having the same thing in a way, like, oh, why are we keeping these? But my son and daughter's like, maybe our child will want to see them
really?
someday.
You really?
Yeah.
What about, did you say, oh, I don't think so. Forget it. Did you
Oh
say
yeah,
this?
yeah. I seem to, I have them, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
So it's apparently your choice, sweetheart.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently seems to be that I'm gathering pictures. Pictures and photographs.
What a
It seems to be
beauty.
happening. Nobody doing it, but they're piling up here.
Yeah, what's up there with those pictures? What you have to simply take space, yeah? So is there
No,
a problem to put them in your cellar? I mean, it's the
oh, I
same
don't
as
have I'm in an apartment and I don't have space, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll get storage, or maybe I'll throw a lot out. Maybe I'll just take pictures and throw them away and then put them on the cloud. I don't know. So, but
okay.
yeah, I was just
What
thinking
a
like this
beauty, you
sad
see?
story, like there's pictures, but then there's sad stories that come with some, like me with a goat that I had, like was a pet for a while. That brought up what you said about a dog. And
Yeah.
one day I wouldn't feed the goat in the rain, and my parents gave it to an auction to sell to teach me a lesson. Like, no, you have to
Ah,
take care. Like, oh,
oh,
a little kid, why did you do
yeah,
that to me?
yeah. You
Oh, that's
see,
so sad.
innocence is like I cried
Oh,
like a dog, but Susie was given to an old man who had time and also enough money to take care of her. So
oh,
my mother met him, and you know,
well,
she
that's good.
it was very
Yeah.
important for her because this was a very we loved
Oh,
her.
that's
She
good.
was a member of the family in a way, you
The
know.
auction that our the goat went to was not a good place. That is not going to guarantee a good. There's people, I don't want to say, but it's not nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't a reassuring thing. It was like,
And
so
so,
I
sweetheart,
learned a
this
bad
story
lesson.
pops up, seeing the picture, the story pops up. So what?
Yeah,
Done.
yeah, yeah.
What a
But
beautiful
there is a
story.
feeling like, oh, because you didn't do that, you
Okay.
wouldn't go and do that.
And
Like,
so there is now maybe
oh,
a feeling there
yeah.
of guilt, of heaviness, of sadness, or
Yeah, I
what's
mean,
wrong
it's
with
not that
this?
big of a deal. It's not like,
It's not bad. But I just mean, you know,
uh,
seeing those pictures, those stories popping up, emotions, ideas, memories,
right,
what a beauty.
and stories
And
of
this
blame, like
in
my
this
parents. Yeah.
in this directness of every story which is popping up with your thousand pictures there, thousands of stories. What a beauty. In this directness, just what's popping up. That's it. That's it. Sadness. Whatever. There, you know, when there is no second left, it's just this. Not two already. Everything is it. No escape, sweetheart. So, boom. Nothing
Yeah.
to, you don't need to know anything. It's just a blindly picking up of a picture. Maybe not. Maybe doing
Yeah.
something else. Maybe, oh yeah, let's, shit. Just this.
Yeah, yeah, and then it doesn't make sense. Like, why are you keeping, like, the question, why are you keeping them? Why not throw them away? Because that's what it's happening.
Yeah,
That's what's
exactly.
happening.
This in this directness, this why question is not popping up.
Yeah,
And when it pops up, this is it already. This why question is it already. Why? I always used to say, like, why this, why that? And the answer was, why is the banana round? You know?
yeah,
It just like a totally stupid answer, like
yeah,
nonsense. There
yeah,
is no why. It's
yeah.
just what's happening for no reason. Boom, already empty, you know? And yeah.
So when you use the word empty, I guess there's usually like there's a looking for like something not seeming solid, but sometimes it seems like it can be just there's nothing behind or around, or there's nothing other than whatever is popping up like it.
I have no idea why I
Yeah.
use this. I
Well,
don't use nothing. I
yeah.
use full on aliveness, boom, but I don't use nothing. I just say empty. It's kind of light. It's light. This
Yeah.
has no weight.
Yeah.
And it can be the heaviest now when a story pops up here and it feels heavy. This heaviness is already empty because it's full on heaviness. It's full on heaviness. But there is no one trying to kind of deal with this heaviness. This is simply boom, you know, in this directness. And this is here not to making the story better.
Yeah.
That's not about making any story better. It's here, Amor says shit show.
Right.
Yeah, call it what you want. Booming aliveness means also booming pain. Now the belly is here distracted. There is pain, full on. So what? Tea. I drank a couple of coffees and now it's tea. You know, there is no choice. Knowing already that tea would be better, I drank coffee. So what, you know? And there's no idea, oh no, you should not do this, you know,
Yeah.
because of this, and it's not good, and maybe it's getting worse then, and then blah 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 blah. This drops. This simply drops. I drink tea now or coffee. Boom, that's it. Sharing the story or not sharing the story, that's it.
So it
Direct.
seems, yeah, that criticism that comes up, oh, why, and all that stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That is still like what's when it's happening, it's happening. It's
Yeah,
or it seems to be happening. So like there's no choice that we could just this
beautiful,
criticism can just drop,
beautiful.
but it
Full on.
might drop,
Go
might not
full
drop.
on. Go
But
full on with
it
the
is just something,
criticism.
it's just something that's happening.
Exactly, exactly. And there is no Lila behind it. There is no one to blame. This is just, this body there plays out like this. The
There's
other,
also no one blameless though. There's no one that's like, yay, I didn't do
no,
anything.
no,
There's no
no,
one free from
no,
blame. No one
no.
that,
This is, you see, this is the freedom because it is as it is, full on. Blaming, shaming, resisting, judging, whatsoever. This is the fucking freedom.
yeah.
And this is not about making this nicer, joyful, more joyful. No, no. Very directly what is. Pain in the ass, pain in the ass. Happy, happy, full on,
Yeah.
no matter what. No one accepting this already, no one rejecting this already. It's very, and it gets very full on. It's very intensive then, because there is this the one who is kind of protecting himself the whole time. Protection, you know? Oh, I should better not. This is simply kind of fading. It's not interesting anymore. You boom out. But of course, the one who is protecting everything is this already. No escape. And having the thought, oh, this should change, like not so much controlling the whole thing, is this already, you know? Because this is already without any control. This is free fall, freedom. I love to call it freedom. We can say fucking freedom, but let's stay with freedom. This is not nice. This is not nice. It can be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's everything, sweetheart. It's everything. And I love the characters like we talked before. Here is this in loveness with open characters. So here's always like I always play, it's automatically happening. There is always this connection with open characters.
Yeah.
And because this is simply so wide blown open, you know, this is wow. And I sense it, of course, not me, but it's directly sensed when there is this openness. And this is directly such like an loveness with the character for no reason, you know. And it implies also a huge vulnerability in a way. To be so open, you know, it's automatically also vulnerable, but there is no one who can be hurt. That's the joke. That's the
Funny,
joke.
someone that I do a Patreon with, I'm in Era's Patreon
Oh,
weekly group, and someone
beautiful.
asked a question
I love
about,
Ere. I love
I
Ere.
love her very much too. Yeah, someone
Totally.
asked me a question about something personal, like from my story, history, or whatever, and there was so much like, no. But I wound up saying it anyway. It's like, why? Why no? It's like there's a shame of the history of the character. Like, oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh no, that was terrible. It's like, wait, why not? Why? Who cares? But there is a feeling to protect that. Like, as if
So,
there's a
yeah,
character here in a story that needs protection. Like there
yeah,
is somebody real that needs protection from
yeah.
bad thoughts, bad judgment, whatever.
So what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's it. You see? In this directness, saying no, I will protect you. I'm not talking. That's it. You know? This is everything is it. Everything is it. You
Yeah.
cannot escape it. And this is the joy, you know? This is in a way the thing which simply makes you, which is mind-blowing. There is no mind already, but this is simply in this directness, no matter what.
Yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of like just realizing that there's really nobody to protect. It's like a freedom
For
for
no one.
that thing that's trying to protect. Like what? Like oh, I can't say that. Can't whatever. It's like oh, okay. There's no consequence really. There's no. There's not really anything.
The idea, maybe there is now a situation, and there is the idea if I go right, this is going to be the more protective way. If I go left, this is going to be more the risky thing.
Yeah.
This very idea is perfection. You know, there is nothing wrong with this idea that there is an apparent choice, and then there is a controller who can choose it. This is already happening without no one. No one is doing this. This is life, life full on. Wind blowing, rain falling, the cookie crumbling. It's just how the cookie crumbles by itself
Yeah.
without any knowing. You know, it's happening without any knowing. This is simply just this body is playing out like this here. And it's the unicity, everybody, everything, you know. It's just like in this whole thing, this is a beautiful This is a beautiful painting without any mistake. I love to say life makes no mistakes. And I remember how I was kind of struggling, hearing, of course, this totally resonating with this boundless freedom, right? Everything is it. And I was kind of seeing, and so being in situation which felt so heavy, so heavy. And there was this feeling personal, like it's happening to me, and it's so heavy. And then at the same time, life makes no mistakes. And earlier, I would have gone to the story, well, because you did it wrong, because, because it's up to you and it's up to you. And then this thing simply dropped. No, this is full on fucking aliveness. I was like, fucking aliveness, because it was so hard, in a way. And then this, oh, okay. And this is now then the emptiness. Oh, yeah, this is it too. This too. And this is not a thing, It's not a thing, because it's simply, you cannot grab it. There is nothing to grab. It's everything. It's everything. Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah, I think it seems like there can then be like a story, or it can go easily go into a story that like life doesn't make mistakes, but implies that it's a plan. Like there's, oh, like God, like in a way, God has a plan that you will wind up in some way that is going to be whatever.
No. Yeah, no. I just mentioned this
But it's
because
yeah,
for me it's
yeah,
free. This is full on aliveness, and this
yeah,
is perfection, but not for me. And
yeah,
it's not because I am bad. There is simply no one here. This is full on aliveness.
yeah,
Like the perfect painting, which can also has, stuff which you don't like on it.
yeah.
That's it. It's done.
I remember I just not that long ago saw pictures of some bombing that was happening, and the instant reaction, seems terrible, was like, wow. But it wasn't even registered what was happening in the picture. It was like big cloud of smoke, and like it was kind of like it
Yeah.
struck as like almost like beautiful. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
yeah.
like the disaster, like just seeing like without a
Or
story.
being horrified, yeah,
Yeah.
or crying while watching this, or this is
Well,
your
yeah,
very
that
emotional,
follows through.
yeah. This is your very emotional playing out while watching
Yeah,
movies, or crying directly, I love it. This is so
yeah.
full on,
Yeah.
or laughing so loud, It's just like, yeah, full on. Like the children, they are full on booming.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I like this. Give this to me or not. Go away. Come on, like those
Yeah.
no behavior at all,
Yeah.
or yeah, of
And it's
course.
funny, like little kids can change so much. Like I think this character was always like from pretty early, it seemed, well, maybe that's not even true. I shouldn't even say that. But thinking of others that just immediately would say to another kid, like, and then go about, and then, but you never know, like that might go on for a while, and then it might just be like friends there. Like,
Yeah,
and like,
beautiful. You see,
oh, that
like
way.
this I
Yeah.
mean with empty. It's just
Yeah.
like full on and then it's gone. And
Yeah.
this changes then,
Yeah.
And yeah, of course. This is so natural.
Yeah.
There is no stickiness to ideas. Oh, I now have to behave like this because I
Yeah.
used to behave like this. And if I change it now, this is going to be bad. This simply collapses here.
Yeah.
Who cares? There
Yeah.
is just popping up the intention to do this or not to be in touch with this guy anymore because of blah, blah, blah perfection.
Yeah.
No problem. There is no one already, this is just open free to be as it is, no matter of the consequences. There are apparent consequences, of course, but they are simply, this is just a thought, what's going to happen, you know? And this drops. There is no thought of, how to say, this is simply of no interest at all. It's not interesting. You boom out, and then, okay, that's it. It's what it
Yeah.
is. And there is
Yeah,
no, oh shit, what did they
yeah.
do?
Oh, that's still happening here.
But, and this, sweetheart, and exactly this is it full on. I would say to you, enjoy. I used to play with this because it's so booming, you know? Oh, sweetheart. When those, like this here example, like saying, oh no, why did I do this, you know? And let's call it a trigger, yeah? Let's call it that something triggered you. There was a reaction, and you're kind of now judging what you did, right?
Yeah.
As if there is someone having a choice, but okay, blah. And
Yeah.
then this was simply like you're playing with whenever those things popped up. I call them triggers. This was just really being in love with them over and over again, like seeing this. And then this was kind of, this was of, and then this loving them for no reason, you know, or not being able to love them. But I simply saw this was this directness, you know. I was in love with this directness of those emotions or those feelings, which was so, which I always labeled as false. Fear. I always labeled them as being false. And then I discovered nothing wrong with them. Full on booming aliveness, you know? And then this was the game, like to experience how is it to be totally lost in them now, you know? Jumping into them, loving the triggers, in a way, loving the triggers to death. No one is doing this. This was the game here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no choice to do this. This was just like, oh my gosh, this is cool. Full on fear. Full on fear, you know? And those were the first steps I did for the first time, seeing, wow, this is full on energy here, you know, booming energy, which I called fear, which I labeled as false, which I always thought is not okay. This you have to work on this because it's not okay. And this dropped by loving the triggers over and over again, you know? And no one is already doing this. No one is loving the triggers or loving the music channel, which says to you, what is wrong with your emotion, sweetheart? Blame, shame, so what? So what?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you simply play with this. and then and then guess what happens? You're laughing. You're simply laughing about it.
I tried doing that. I tried to do it after we talked last time, but couldn't
What
really
did you
keep it
try?
up.
What did you
I
try?
thought trying to be with the feelings and just notice, and we talked about it last time we spoke.
So how
And
was it?
for like a little bit it was okay, but I can't do it. It's something I'm not seeming able to, or
Yeah,
it's not happening. It's just not happening. And
it's not your music channel. Perfection.
it's not, yeah, I think I tried it, and somehow maybe I'm not right on the exact right channel, but it doesn't seem to be like,
No, no, there is no
yeah,
need. There is no need. It was just like here sharing with you.
yeah,
And then it was obvious if it would be your channel, you would do it automatically.
yeah,
But this
yeah,
is not about doing this or not doing this. Everything is it already, you know? The sharing of this, and this is the game. This is the game. This has no meaning already. This was not meant to make your story better. This was simply popping out, like hearing you, and this was the story popping out, and then
yeah,
yeah, and then
yeah.
here Lila saying,
Asked
oh
you.
no, no.
Yeah, I did. I asked you about it because you had spoken about it in some
Okay.
you, and so I just wondered how it
Okay.
was different than
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
here's
tried
you
to
know,
do with like,
now that we are talking about this, I simply noticed that here the keyword, just blah blah, blah
yeah,
blah, is really this directness.
yeah,
Boom. That's it.
yeah.
Boom. That's it. You can tell me any story. Boom. That's it. Every emotion. Blinking of the eye. Wondering, not wondering. Everything. You know, this, in this very directness, there is simply no space for anything. No time, no space, no you, no me. I don't know. I don't know. You know? Yeah. And this is fucking obvious, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What to say?
It's obvious
What?
there's also a thought saying, no, it's not.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
it. No, it's not. This is it. Popping like the wind blowing.
yeah,
The wind blowing. No, this is not it.
yeah,
Yeah, what to say? That's it.
yeah.
Saying this is not it is it already. Not to. That's it.
Yeah. That was, um, I don't know.
I really
Yeah.
enjoy this. Also, yeah, yeah,
Like,
totally.
we're-
The appearance of, yeah, Lila, totally. I love it. I love it. For no reason. This is just happening, you know? Just happening for no reason, really. This makes no sense. And in a way, this is so beautiful, you know? This is simply so beautiful. There is no choice. And yeah, that's what it is.
So, yeah, I listened to you and Sender talk with Gregory, I guess.
Yeah.
Wasn't how much, I wasn't paying 100% attention, but I did like a lot of things that came up there. Like,
Like what? Yeah, come on, boom out, sweetheart.
so I think I had been listening to someone else that I've spoken about before that doesn't resonate. And and it was more about thoughts. Like that, I felt like the one is speaking about thoughts and stories as being like a reality, or in a way there is a, I don't know, it seems like a kind of an opposite in a way to some of the other speakers. But so he was saying, what Gregory said was, brain is kind of foggy right now.
Yeah, so sweetheart, this is beautiful because
I
we
maybe
continue.
needed some coffee. Needed
Yeah,
some.
we continue in part two. You want?
Okay, is it
Because the time is over.
oh,
So,
wow.
do you
Okay.
want to do a coffee? And I will wait for you, sweetheart.
Um, oh,